good. We're here and we're ready to do it. Oh dear, it was yeah, I've been chilling. I was reading outside for a while, and I'm doing all sorts of other things, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I had everything pretty set up, and all of a sudden I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not quite ready yet. I hadn't boiled the jug, so now I have, and we're all set to go. Wonderful to see you. Hello, Patricia. Lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. Fabulous. How are we all doing? Hi, Caitlin. Lovely to see you. How's Texas? Is it cold there? Or are you not? Does Texas get the snow that all the other parts of America that I'm hearing have got dreadful snow? Oh, that's interesting. I wonder why. That's quite fascinating. Yeah, that's interesting. And I found like this week some of the people that I usually always go to their lives because I just love what they have to teach. Haven't been coming up on my notifications either, and then I look at the live page on my laptop, and I can see they're live, and I'm like, huh, how did I miss that? So yeah. Hi, Catherine. Lovely to see you, Catherine dear. You got about 4 inches. Okay, but it's melting. School was closed yesterday, but back today. Yeah, I reckon, Caitlin, something very wacky going on. And what's the, I think it was my Monday one, where I had it all set up, and then all of a sudden, because we have this back screen here that we have, and all of a sudden it went black and said, can't connect, no camera, la, da, 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 and I'm like, yes, there is. It was all there a second ago. So I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Let's just hope and pray that everything stays right for this next hour or so. Hello, Susie. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Yes, let's hope they do, indeed. Yeah, I mean, I love what they've done in our back screen. It makes things much easier because I can see your chat is the bubbles are much bigger, your writing is much bigger, so I can see all that much better. And yeah, I guess it all has teething problems, does it? When you change things, it always happens. Well, my lovelies, how are we all doing? Have we got tea? Have we got tea to join in and see what your leaves have to say? But my tea is always for you. Well, it's for all of us. It's for me too. And I just love the energy that I get from you. And I can't see who is sending them, Caitlin, but I can now see how many hearts I'm getting. I used to only be able to see it once I'd ended the live and couldn't see it, and it's just so much fun watching that number go up and up and up and up. Because I think I've said 2 or 3 times the person that dreamed up the hearts was a genius, because they're just so special. They're just, I don't know, there's just something quite special about them. Yeah. No, you don't. Yeah, you don't see a number. No. Yeah. Hello, Caroline. Hello, Tea Lady Net. Lovely to see you both. Ah, awesome. Thank you so much for coming. That's brilliant, Tea Lady. I love that. Welcome, welcome. I'm assuming by your name. I've seen you in lots of other lives, Tea Lady Net, and I'm assuming you are a tea lover just like me. So, with a name like that. Are you a teacher on here or not? I'm not sure. I know I've seen you in lots of other lives. So, hi CG, so lovely to see you. Yes, it's tea time. CG's a teacher, I definitely know that. So, not yet. Okay, brilliant. Let me know when you are. Yeah, yeah. But CG is a lovely, lovely, lovely dear soul, and if you, I think all of you probably do know her, but if you don't, check her out. Look at her profile, see the things she does. She's amazing. So wonderful, 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 wonderful. All right, let's start while we're waiting for a few more people to come in. I've got the Sensory Herbal Oracle today by the Seed Sisters, and I love this one. This one's quite a cool one. So let's just see what comes out to start our beautiful tea time together. I love that CG has coined it that. It is beautiful tea time. I love that. It is so good. It's just a lovely way to oh goodness, they all want to come out and say hello. Fabulous. Well, that perfect one that fell out upright is community. And how could you not get a better one when we are a beautiful community here? It's just fabulous. And community is about the crabapple, which is really cool. Ah, I love that, Tea Lady Net. And where is that? Where can one find that? A crabapple. Let's have a look at crabapple. Not sure that we actually get crab apples here in New Zealand, which is interesting. I do know a little bit about them. If I could find them here. Oh, so you are on here, but you're not doing lives yet. Okay. Crabapple doesn't. Hi, Michelle. So lovely to see you. Ah, there we go. Crabapple is one of these spirit element cards. That's why I can't find it. Yes. This book is not, it's designed in elements, and so it's not in alphabetical order. So crabapple. It is connected with the moon. Its vibe, as I said, is community. I can't see it. It probably won't let you show it here, but I'll look it up. I'll look it up, Tea Lady. And it's a plant family. It is the rosea. So the apple tree symbolizes connection and gathering, and is a call to action to foster an environment of inclusivity. I've been having really bad problems with my pronunciations lately. It's like, and acceptance. This familiar fruit tree celebrates the spirit of community, where people can come together to sow the seeds of connectivity, celebrate abundance, and reap the bountiful harvest of the collective friendship. Ah, yes, I'm much the same, CG. That's why I love doing these, because I think you're all my beautiful friends, and I love that. But I don't have many in-person friends, especially ones that I could share tea time with. I have one very good friend, but she doesn't live close to me, and her and I just love tea time together. So. Story of your life pronunciations. Oh, beautiful. I love that, Tea Lady. Yes, this is my grandmother's set I'm using, and I just love it. But I never really got to spend tea times with her, and she loved her cup of tea. Right, back to this. I love chatting. It's so much more fun. This familiar fruit tree celebrates a spirit of community, where people can come together to sow the seeds of connectivity. And even though we're doing that virtually, I still find it as a beautiful community that we have here. Celebrate abundance and reap the bountiful harvest of the collective friendship. Orchards have long been a place to gather with friends. Consider the old ritual of waysailing, which has become popular again in recent years, and which involves people gathering together to give thanks for the harvest. All the fruits, apples, cakes, vinegar, and cider provided. Isn't that beautiful? Communal rituals like this not only honor the earth's bounty and cycles, but also reinforces the bonds of connection, absolutely, between groups. Nurture your friendships and encourage the discovery of new kinships too, as you share and learn different viewpoints and ways of living. You can see on the card, yeah, I should be holding it up for you, shouldn't I? You can see on the card that when cut across the middle, the crabapple display a 5-pronged star made up of 5 seeds contained within. And this symbolism speaks of the sacred nature of the crabapple. Each seed holds the potential for a genetically different tree. Isn't that amazing? Each seed holds the potential for a genetically different tree, highlighting the diversity of a wild crab growth. From just one apple, 5 different offspring could grow, increasing the variety of species and thus protecting the grove from diseases. That is amazing. And when the crabapple card appears in a reading, it invites you to ponder the vast array of perspectives, experiences, and possibilities available to you in life. Like the trees bearing many varieties of apples, each with a distinct flavor and texture, you too are being encouraged to celebrate the beauty of diversity and welcome the richness of variety into your life, all the while confronting any issues of sexism, racism, ableism, and exclusion that you encounter. You are being challenged by this card to assess who your friends are. Who are the good ones that you can rely on? How do you nurture healthy friendships? Who are you a good friend to? Where can you offer your friendships to others? And how can people from diverse backgrounds enrich your friendship groups with the unique insights and talents, sparking new ideas and conversations? Living in a community with a wide range of people leads to a better quality of life, affecting everything from our blood pressure to our immune function. Allow the friendly apple tree to help you appreciate the great value that is to be found in firm friendships, caring camaraderie, and life-enriching diversity. Isn't that just beautiful? And that's in its own beautiful way. That's what this community does. It is just really, really special to be able to have, like CG and myself and other people that don't have that immediate in-person community. To be blessed by this amazing community is just fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Thank you. Yes, it has its own little saucer, and it has a plate as well that goes with it, Tea Lady. Oh, cool, Caitlin. I will have a look. I didn't notice that. I will have a look. And just inherited a few of my grandmother's cups since her passing last month, and I'm terrified to have them in the kitchen because I'm afraid my family might. Yes, CG. I have mine not in the kitchen, and I mean I don't have kids living in my house anymore, so and my husband is very good at just hand washing them. So yeah, you've got to be careful with them, keep them away, but get them out, use them, because she would love to see you using them. Yeah, it was a beautiful card, wasn't it? I really liked that card. And do you know what? I haven't done anything that I normally do. Let's light my candle, because I love the beautiful devotional and vibrational love that comes from candles. And for those that are new to me and haven't been to Tea Time recently, this is my gorgeous little teacup candle. Isn't it just cool? So southern when I said that. I love it. I'd fit in with you really well, would I? Let's light my candle. You said like me. Oh, cool. I like that. Hi, Flo. Hi, Flo. Cozy in bed, listening and watching. Oh, awesome, Flo. Awesome. Stay warm. Yeah, I wonder. I've been wondering that myself, CG. It comes into my mind quite a lot, and I have a feeling that I probably was. Yes, a Southern Belle. Yeah, yeah, maybe, maybe. Yeah, I like to think that I like that idea actually. You know that. Yeah, it just resonates with me quite well, quite well. All right, shall we? Oh, and my crystals. I have got my crystals here too. I am on the forgetful planet today, and these crystals are what I spent a bit of time working out what would be the best crystals to have when I'm specifically doing my lives, and I came up with these. So I came up with rose quartz because that's all about heart, and I'm all about the heart. It's also about beauty, and because I do the face yoga and stuff as well, it just adds that quite well. And then there was clear quartz, which is about amplifying and glow, again, going with the beauty as well. And then I got blue lace agate because that's calming, and it's all about the voice and that the throat chakra. So I thought those three are my three that will sit with us, adding their beautiful vibration to our tea because I got them right by the cup. I love that. I love that. Maybe have you ever watched Bridgerton? Maybe you were one of those ones. Oh, that'd be awesome. I love it. I love it. I hope you can all see me because my signal is not great for some reason. Oh, there you go. It's got better. You. Yeah. Ah, fabulous. That is awesome. All right, shall we move into tea time? Tea time with the leaves is about using, the brain's gone to mush. Hello, another Michelle. Hello, Michelle. About the tea uses either green tea, black tea, oolong, or white tea, and I have a combination of black and oolong in our blend today, and those are the best ones. And when we're doing this beautiful tea leaf reading, we have a little bit of ceremony going on with the cup. While it's brewing, I'll do a little meditation and a sipping ritual. So if you have your cup, get ready to do a nice cool little sipping ritual. And then when you're drinking it in the sipping ritual, always leave about half a teaspoon of liquid in the bottom. So yeah, and that's the easiest way. So let's turn the camera up so you can see the cup and see what's going on. Let's do it like that. That way you can see the cup quite nicely. There we go. There we go. I was going to say, is it going to focus? But it has. Brilliant. Ah, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, mine used to be always in a cabinet, but when we moved house, we didn't take the cabinet with us. So they were in a box for a long time, and now I thought, no, get them out. I've got a few of hers, and so no, I thought, get them out and use them. Absolutely. Alrighty, let's pour our tea. Let's get some of these things out of the way. And and I've got my little teapot here. Now, if you're by yourself, you can have it in a teapot. I find this little teapot, it's quite a narrow spout, and it doesn't bring enough leaves out for a group reading like this. So I just put the leaves in the cup, and then we put the water in. Just watch those leaves swirling. There's a few bubbles, which means angels are close by. And then we just wait for a wee minute. Move that a little bit closer to me. And yeah, so cool, isn't it? Now we have floaters on the top. That means that we're going to have visitors, and that they could be physical, in-person visitors, but they can also be from our guides, angels, and yeah, anything and all spiritual as well. Yeah, lots of visitors. There is lots and lots floating at the top today. Absolutely. Isn't that that's really cool? I think that's the most we've had in a long time, floating at the top. And I think for me it's well, who knows, actually. In a sad way, it could be for me tomorrow. So yeah, I'll talk about that later. Otherwise I'll start crying now. Yeah, lots and lots of visitors. That's really cool. That's really speaking to me, and that's making me choke up. Okay, all right. let's move on. Whew. All right, and then we stir it once, and then I think I did twice then, but hey, and then we'll just leave it. Let it brew. Yeah. Ah, awesome, Caitlin. Awesome. No, this one's not a Noritake one, Tea Lady Net, but I do have a Noritake whole dinner set with teacups as well, which sadly is still in its box. I really should get it out and use it. But that's one that I've been really thinking that that was my father bought it for my mother, the whole Noritake set, and I just I feel being plates and all that I might start breaking them. So yeah. Ah, yes, yeah, Michelle, yeah, it's must be one of those things at the moment, but I do have one. A reason. That's all right, Michelle, that's all right. Oh, beautiful. I love that, Tea Lady. Excellent. All right, let's just close our eyes for a minute while it's doing its brewing. Usually takes anywhere between 5 to 7 minutes. So we'll just have a wee closing of our eyes. Just breathe in nice and slowly. Do that 3 times, so 3 or 4 times. So breathe in. Nice long in and a nice longer out. Breathe in again. And a longer out. Out through your mouth relieves more tension than through your nose if you're feeling a bit stressed and tight. And breathe in again. And out. And you step into a world wrapped in silver mist. It's not cold. It's not eerie. but it's warm like breath against your skin. The air carries the scent of wet earth, soft moss, and faint sweetness, as though flowers are blooming somewhere just out of sight. Tall reeds sway gently, each tipped with tiny droplets like glowing pearls. Somewhere in the fog, water laps softly, slow, rhythmic. It's just like the heartbeat of this beautiful, quiet realm we're stepping into. And then you see it, a light drifting between the reeds. Not a flame, not a firefly, but a lantern floating freely through the air. Its glow a warm amber that pulses like a living breath. And as it approaches, the fog parts around it, as though the marsh itself is making beautiful space for you. The lantern stops before you and tilts slightly, a greeting. Inside its glass, a small light that's like a light spirit that curls. This is like a sleeping ember. It's glowing soft and tender. More lanterns begin to appear, drifting toward you in slow spirals. Their lights flickering with whispers. Not words, but feelings. Echoes of hope, comfort, softness, as if each lantern carries a story someone once wished for, but never knew how to keep. A lantern keeper emerges from the mist, a tall figure draped in long, flowing robes, the color of moonlit fog. Their face is hidden, but their presence feels warm and steady. It's like a candle cupped in a gentle hand. And they extend an arm toward the marsh. The lanterns brighten. The water glows. And the world exhales. You realize you're not here to seek light. You're here because the light was seeking you. The lantern keeper guides you into the marsh. The lanterns drift around you like stars learning how to breathe. And for the first time in a long time, you feel held by something soft, ancient. A wooden platform rises gently from the marsh water, woven from roots and old whispering reeds. Upon it sits a carved stone bowl. It's filled with tea that glows faintly, as though steeped from the light of the lanterns themselves. The lantern keeper kneels beside you, and the floating lanterns drift closer, forming a protective circle around the platform. The amber glow reflects on the tea, turning its surface into warm, rippling gold. And you lift the bowl. The warmth touches your hands first, melting tension from your fingers. And as you sip, a lantern drifts nearer, its light syncing with your heartbeat. You feel your body settle, like fog easing onto still water. And you pause, and the reeds sway, and the water hums softly beneath the platform. And as you drink again, you feel a whisper wrap around your thoughts. Not a voice, but a gentle, beautiful insight. And the fog inside you thins. Inside your bowl, a tiny spark of light appears, a lantern spirit, miniature and glowing. And as you sip, it dissolves into warmth that spreads across your chest. You feel something awaken, small, hopeful, and tender. The lantern keeper places a single hand near your shoulder, not touching, but offering steady warmth. And as you sip again, the lanterns brighten in unison, casting golden reflections across your skin. The marsh grows quiet, and you feel deeply held. Before your last sip, one lantern floats to your hands. Its light glows brighter, inner ember swirling like soft flame. And you drink the final sip as the lantern leads gently into your heart and melts into pure warmth, settling inside your chest like a lantern that has always belonged there. Marsh glows brighter for a moment, recognizing your awakening light, and the lantern keeper bows. Fog drifts in gentle patterns around you, as if blessing your path. Glow within and glow around, light and mist and air and ground, and lantern heart so soft, so true, guide my steps the whole day through. I've got a few more sips there to go. And if you do too, just take your time over them. I was fighting all the floaters that we had. Hello, Robin. Hello. Right, there we go. I think I've got about half a teaspoon left there. And now what we do is we pick up the cup, the handle starts away from you. You just give it a wee swirl, turn it around. A wee swirl, turn it around. Another swirl, you do that 3 times, turn it around. And now we tip it over. So I live up to my name as a spiller. So I put a paper towel on mine because I know it will go everywhere otherwise. And then you put the saucer over the top. And then over we go. And we leave that just for a 30 odd seconds. So about 30 odd seconds. I just looked at the bottom of my tea lady, my cup tea lady net, and it's Old England Rose, and it is Royal Albert. I think most of my grandmothers were Royal Albert. How are we going? Has anyone else doing their tea? Caitlin, I think you were doing yours. How are we going? Let's see if I can find Caitlin's message too. All right, so here we go. Here are the leaves. Let's turn it around this way because they're all everywhere. So when they're at the top, I love that, Caitlin. I love that. When they're at the top, that means what the messages have to say for us is going to happen within the next sort of almost instantly, but at least definitely in the next week. When they're around in the middle, that is in the next 2 weeks. And when the leaves are at the bottom and the message comes from those, you won't notice that coming to pass until about a month afterwards. So that's why it's always good to write them down, especially if you do it yourself at home. I always write them. I've got a journal that I always write them in, and then you go back to them, and it's really, really amazing what comes through from them even that month later. So what can we see? What can we see? This way? You see lungs, Caitlin, in our one or your one? Lungs? Mine. Cool. I'm just trying to find your message. Where did you send it? To me, Caitlin. Little mouse at the top, Flo. Cool. Mouse at top. Yes. Does that look like a Okay, all right. I'll see if I can find it, Caitlin. while we're doing that. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, isn't that beautiful? That is so cool. Can I show everyone? What do you think the something is, CG? This is what Caitlin sent me. Oh, let's turn it that way. Hang on. Isn't that beautiful? That's a teacup that her sister picked out for her for Christmas. I just love it. The birds are just beautiful. It is stunning. So good. Oh, and it's got butterflies. Oh, I just love it. I love it. All right, sorry, I covered up the leaves. Now, something, it looks just beautiful. I love it. It's so cool. Huh. I love the birds. I've got a giant teacup that has all sorts of birds on it, rosellas and parrots and all sorts. It's really cool. Right, we've got something with wings. Something with wings. Do we think that is maybe a dragon with his wings out, like he's flying, CG? I bet you love drinking out that. Yeah, let's go wings of a dragon. Since they look like his wings, but not the actual dragon, I don't think. What else do we see? Should we turn it around again? See, if we go like that, maybe that helps a bit more. I feel like down here is like a moose. Oh yes, I can see the butterfly too, yes. Perfect. Love butterflies. They're all about gorgeous, beautiful transformation. Yeah, I feel like that's a moose down there. I'll put that in for my one. A moose. I was wondering if this one over here, over this side, oh, it's hard to get it right. Just there is maybe a bird flying or a penguin. Ah, yes, it could do too. It does. Yeah. Oh, well, let's add that because there's a different perspective. It's a different perspective. And a seahorse. Cool. Seahorse. I love that. I thought when it was the other way, the large center cluster looked to me like a bison. Ah, okay. Cool. Let's add the bison and the moose because that's fine. Bison. Should we turn it around a wee bit more again? See how that changes things. Changes it quite a bit, isn't it? It's like a big arrowhead, like it's pointing us somewhere at the bottom. You can see a little dog and a Loch Ness monster in your cup. I love that. Let me write that down and I will look into the Loch Ness Monster. Dogs are all about loyalty and all that. But a Loch Ness Monster? Interesting. Excuse me. I guess it could be a dragon that's stretched out like a long belly. Isn't that a head of a baby elephant? Well, yes, it could be. Could be. Let's put that in. Oh, excuse me. And you guess it could be a dragon that's stretched out in your one, Caitlin? Or in my one? Or our one? Instead of a Loch Ness Monster. Okay, cool. And a dragon stretched out. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I can see the high ponytail, but I'm interesting. That is really cool. With a high ponytail. Nearly put my hair in a high ponytail today. Yeah, I love that. All right, shall we turn the camera back up and see what we've got? Fabulous. It was a good selection of leaves today, and excuse me, I'm gonna get some of those leaves from the top now, and I'm gonna pour myself some more tea to help with my bug. And Caitlin, I think with your dog, that is... Oh no, I missed that, did I? Sorry. Chipmunk. And garden hoe. Hoe, I think you mean. Garden hoe. Chipmunk. And garden hoe. Oh, we're going to be all busy with clearing things out, I think. Caitlin, your dog is, it's all about loyalty. Like I said, let's get rid of that leaf right in my mouth part. Dogs are all about being grounded as well. And dogs are very good with bringing intuition as well. So when you see a dog, it could mean a faithful friend. It could mean a guide. Could mean your inner wisdom, or your own inner compass, or it could be someone or something that is watching over you reliably, you know. And then you have the dragon. Maybe, yes, Caitlin, maybe it's telling you that it will always be there for you, and it will always be watching over you. The dragon is all about power and transformation. Like butterflies, they are amazing for transformation as well. But again, the wisdom and the spiritual awakening as well. They represent the fiery sort of in us, but also the magical, because dragons are very, very magical. I love them. Dragons are just fabulous. And when you're wanting, when you feel like you need some courage, call on some dragons, because they are fabulous for providing courage. And when they're stretched out, it's sort of, if you think it was stretched out and lying, it means that it is grounded, and it's still powerful, but it's very grounding, and that, and being in a comfortable position like that with the powerful beast that it is, it can be telling you that, or indicating to you, or showing you that a period where your loyalty, your trust, all relationships are being tested by a need to embrace your own personal strength and your own transformative energy. So yeah. So I think it's saying that you're in a space where you're steady. Oops, it's another big leaf right in my mouth line. Where you're steady, loyal. You're a loyal person. You're grounded in nature, and that would be the dog. And you're ready to align with your inner power and your higher wisdom, being the dragon. And that there's a stretch, a growth that's happening, and that's inviting you to step into courage, while staying true to your heart, though. So yeah. See, the leaves know, Caitlin, the leaves know. I love that for you. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, so our leaves. Let's have a look at our leaves. Put that over there. Get my book in front here. Move everything out of the way. So, get it all going. Right, what did we have? We had the lungs. I liked that. And lungs are all about vitality and breath, lungs talk about nurturing your life force inside you. They're about releasing too, because lungs expel all that stale air that and transform it and put it out into what nature needs. So it's about releasing what no longer serves you. Excuse me. And being mindful of how you take energy in as well. So our lungs do an amazing job in our body. Yes, just be mindful about how you take different energies in as well. And then we have the mouse, and the mouses, they're gorgeous. They're alert. They're curious. Um, they're all about small observations. And it's the small things that can reveal the most important details. So remember that. Remember to look for those small things. And, you know, even just tiny actions as well from your own personal body, you know, human body, just small things. They have amazing meaning. We often look for the big things, but look for the small things because they are just a true blessing. And we had the wings of the dragon at the bottom. I love that. See, and it's really cool just to pick out the things that actually you go, wow, that's me. Those are the little nuggets, and you hold on to those little nuggets. Nothing else in this reading might relate to you at all, Flo, but hold on to that little nugget of the mouse. That is beautiful. I love that. Then we had the wings of the dragon, and because we thought that they were like wings of a dragon rather than the dragon itself, it's about being ready or potential, but also strength, because again, dragons are very strong, so it's also about strength. And because it was just the wings, it's about being poised to take off, you know, to lift up, to just move on in your path in great leaps and bounds. But because it's still lying down, it asks for a little bit of patience too, because it might not be ready to take off and fly. And just a little bit of awareness as well. Yeah. And then we had the butterfly. That was all about transformation as well. Transformation and lightness, because they're just beautiful, beautiful wee creatures. But they're about change as well. And change is gentle with them. It is natural, because their change is a natural thing in their life cycle. And it's beautifully, beautifully freeing. So, yeah. Yes, tune into the small things before taking off. Yeah, yeah. We're often in a wee bit of a hurry to take off to that big thing, but if you tune into those little things that are going on around you, they will help that takeoff to that big thing much, much better. The moose that I saw, that is a power again, like the dragons. But it's more grounded power as well, and dignity. The moose are very dignified, the way they walk around in our nature. They're fabulous. So with them, it's about how we navigate life, and how we can do it with a beautiful, quiet confidence, not in a higgledy-piggledy, squiggly way. And it's just about being aware of your own space as well. And then we had the arrowhead, which was about focus and intention. Arrowheads are protection. Yeah, the mouse and the dragon combined. Absolutely, the small and the big. I love that. The arrowhead, that is about intention and protection, because we use arrows to protect ourselves. Well, we used to in days gone by. But arrowheads you have to have them beautifully aligned. So it's talking about aligning our actions with purpose, and then aim clearly, and follow your inner direction, your inner intuition, and follow that. Pleasure, Michelle. I love these symbols that we've seen. It is just fabulous. And then we have the seahorse. And I just love seahorses. They're so cool. And they bring out, we've had the big powerful strength of the dragon, the grounded strength of the moose, and the seahorse is about gentle strength, and emotional balance. So they bring all that in, and courage, because to be a little wee thing like that, you've got to have courage. And the courage for us exists in our meditations, in our devotions, and all those sorts of things. So just watch out for them next time you're doing a beautiful meditation. And then we had the bison. I saw the moose, and I think CG decided it was a bison, which is really cool. And again, that's grounded. But the bison are more about abundance. They are endurance, and very much grounded abundance. And it's all about stability with them too. Stability through persistence. Just trust. Again, trust that slow unfolding. So the small, the slow, the steady, yet it's still strong, and courageous in all this that we've got here. The head of the baby elephant. Elephants are renowned for memory. And the baby represents that innocence, and learning, and but they're still strong. So it's still about strength as well, which comes with when the baby elephant, that strength is being nurtured with gentle guidance and beautiful care. So yeah. Oh, you saw the bison flow. Fabulous. Oh, I love that flow. I love that. That's awesome. I'm so glad. And I loved this one. This one was really cool. The lady in distress, that with the high ponytail. And I was thinking, well, what does that sort of represent? And I think it's I think it's about acknowledging the tension that we hold, or the struggles that we're going through, but with some encouragement too, to call out for support, and I can't remember who said that, but just to, because they thought she was screaming, and that was calling out for support, and maybe we need to call out for help sometimes, and not just go, oh well, I'm all right, I don't need that, but and sometimes we just need to go, yeah, okay, I do need some help, yeah. And it's only Tuesday. Well, actually it's Wednesday, because I'm in your future. Wednesday is not so bad, because I'm here with you. Hold your ears so bang on this week, taking notice of the detail, trust, take flight, abundance, and asking for support. Perfect flow. Excellent. Then go and journal about it too. Write those down, think about them, and maybe journal about them if you're a journaler, or if you're a drawer, draw something about them. Yeah. And the last one was the chipmunk and the garden hoe, and that's preparation and diligence. And again, this is small. The chipmunk, the small, but consistent effort then leads to beautiful nourishment. The chipmunk stores away its nuts so that it can have food over the winter time, and it's about growth and security and that. Yeah, so I love that. I love little chipmunks. We don't get them here. I've seen them, but no, I've seen squirrels actually. I've seen squirrels, not chipmunks. I'm not sure chipmunks actually do squirrel away nuts. But anyway, I love that. I love that. All right, let's settle down again after that, those beautiful leaves, and let's just hear what they have to say as a whole group to us. So close your eyes again, and let's just absorb this fabulous leaves that we've seen, and it's just, I think they've been amazing. I'm always blown away each week by these amazing leaves that you guys see and that we see in it. They were great. They were. All right, so begin by just settling down into your space wherever you are. If you're lying down, just take notice of your body as you're lying down. If you're sitting up, just relax your shoulders, but keep your spine straight without being rigid. Let your body feel heavy, and feel where it's touching, whether you're on the bed, whether you're on a chair. Just feel how your body feels sitting there or lying there, and just let your breath just find its beautiful natural rhythm. You find yourself entering into a space where inner wisdom meets patience. And there's no hurry here. There's no need to push. There's no need to perform. And in those leaves, we felt the energy. We could feel it moving around us. It's steady. It was attentive. But in lots of parts of it, it was quiet as well. And so let's notice what comes easily into our awareness. What one did you pick out, or was it the whole message that you got? Maybe there was one there that tweaked your interest, sort of resonated with you, but sorry about that helicopter. But it's sort of resisting being noticed. Did you have one of those? And the one that really resonated with you, and the one that maybe was just a little bit resistance to it, they both teaching you. So we've been reminded today that even small careful actions matter, that tiny choices, they compound into great big movements. Over time, they're not instant. And trust that rhythm of your efforts. You might feel like you've been doing something forever and you're not seeing the big thing come. But just trust that rhythm of your efforts. And there's beautiful, glorious strength in gentleness. There's power and quiet awareness. So don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate what you can achieve without force. So we've been encouraged to notice patterns in yourself, maybe in others around you, and just in life in general. And observation is not judgment. It is preparation. And that preparation, that preparedness, that just brings beautiful freedom. So breathe deeply and just release tension from places that you habitually hold it. Think about that. Where do you hold, without even your knowledge sometimes, your tension? And allow the breath to just carry that awareness into that area, or to into every corner of your body, your mind, and let each exhale take what no longer serves, and let each inhale fill you with just calm readiness when you just lift up and fly. And we are capable of moving forward with intention, even in those moments of challenge, of stress, of struggle. There's always guidance there. There's always growth in those situations. And softness and gentleness, it's not weakness. And patience, that's not meaning that you're stopping, you're stagnant. And awareness, that does not mean that you're overthinking things. All of these qualities combined, all of these messages are showing resilience and wisdom. And so we've been invited here to follow that quiet, beautiful thread that might be a real slender, frayed thread, but it's a thread still of your own instinct. Let intuition guide your actions. And let care, you need self-care in your life, let care guide your energy. But let focus guide your path. And when we have tensions and all that, they're invitations, they're not punishments. When we're going through things, they're invitations. So notice them, acknowledge them, and then just respond with awareness rather than reaction. And our body knows the rhythm of effort and rest. It knows that rhythm of observation and insight. And it knows that rhythm of courage and compassion. So just let them all move together. We're learning to balance endurance with ease, action with patience, intuition with intention. And in that balance, there's deep fulfillment. So it's all about steady progress. Look at the little things. And there is peace in the situations you might find yourself in. We are capable, we are seen, we are supported. Ask for it if you need it. And we're moving exactly as we need to move. I love that. I love the messages that they gave us today. They were so beautiful. And yes, it's all about the small things. Patricia, I think it was the helicopter going across. Sorry about that. Question about the tea itself. I bought some loose leaf original chai black tea. I don't see any leaves per se. Some won't see. Mine has, it's hard to see now, but mine has expanded quite a lot. A lot of them don't expand as much, but a chai black tea should expand enough that you can see things in it. Yeah, but yeah, we just call them, even if they don't expand. See, mine have gone into what look like leaves, but other ones that I have don't, but they still create a tea leaf message, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you see little brown balls. Do you see you? But you still saw something in those messages, didn't you? Yeah, respond with awareness. Yeah, not action. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you. Beautiful. And so was Caitlin the only one that was doing the leaves? Even if you want to try this yourself, I'm more than happy if you go to my about page on Insight Timer and scroll to the bottom, you'll see my link tree. And through that, you can send me messages. So you can send me pictures of your cups with your leaves in it if you're having finding that you can't see anything in them. Or you can do what Caitlin did and send that on my group that I have on the Book of Faces. Yeah, so you can message me anytime with your cup of leaves, and I'll help you with seeing what I can see and what you see, and then putting in together as a cool little message. Yeah, it is. It's quite different, isn't it? I like that. I like this, and I've I really enjoy doing it this way. It's quite neat. Yeah, a much more different perspective. And I have lots of well, I have about 7. I have a week's worth of tea reading. Well, not tea reading, but you could use them for tea reading. So I have where would I find that? I know I've got some here. Here's one. So this is day 1. Here we go. And it's about doing it, taking your tea as more of a ritual and being more mindful about it, and setting an intention when you're drinking it, not just going done. And it's fabulous. Yeah, so it's really, really good. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you for clearing that up. Yes. I think you'll have to friend me first. Pretty sure that's how it works. I'm not sure. I've only just got into these group things on there. So yeah. But my my link tree has links to my newsletter as well, and that has tea things in it, crystals, essential oils and herbs and all that as well, that I do once a week. So yeah. Oh, cool. Yes, do that, tea lady. I would love that. That would be good. Yeah, these little these ones here. So that's day 1. I'd gone on holiday, and I thought I didn't want my beautiful tea time ladies and gentlemen, there's often gentlemen here, missing out. So I created those 7 for the week that I was away, and yeah, they're quite cool. I think I did that one myself actually the other day, because we had a cyclone, and I thought, oh, there's wind, so I thought I'll do a wind and sky one, and and it was perfect. It was perfect. Yes, you're most welcome to do that. You're most welcome to do that. Fabulous. I love that. Oh, let's do our any questions, and I'll get our magical herb oracle deck set up. Oh, ready for what the last herbs have to say to us. Oh, let's just shift things away. Getting in a mess here. Getting in a mess here. Beautiful. Oh, that's awesome, CG. I love that. I love that it could do that for you. And the leaves just provided such a beautiful message today. It's so cool. All right, our magical herb oracle. Here we go. It's all about balance. Passion flower. It's amazing how they match up so well with the leaves, isn't it? Balance. Yeah, they were. I love what you guys see in them. And I sit there and I look and I find all sorts of other things, and then you pop up with these amazing symbols. Yeah, it's so cool. It's just so cool. All right, balance. It's the passion flower, and it's all about a return to center is needed and may be also offered. Have you taken something too far, or maybe not reached out enough? Now is the time to come back to a more harmonious and even place. Stability is what you should be focused on at the moment, and rash actions and decisions are to be tempered. Now is not the time to take a risk. There we go. It's all about just looking at the little things and slowing down, wasn't it? But rather to step back and just a little and see what transpires. You may find you need to get more rest, maybe a time away, or maybe just retreat a little. And the passion flower is a common wildflower in the North America. It is a perennial. It's a very fast growing vine with these beautiful, impressive purple flowers. It's just lovely. These blossoms give way to a very flashy green berry, about the size of a hen's egg, and developing into an orange colour. A popular name for the fruit is Maypop. No, Maypop. I haven't got my glasses on. Sorry, Maypop, which refers to the sound they make if stepped on. I love that. How cool is that? Yeah, that's awesome. The form of this flower has been used as a symbol of the Passion of Christ in Christian-based beliefs, and is where its name comes from. Okay, it's perfect for sleep, for love, for balance, for visions, for peace, for friendship. We've been talking about friendship. It's connected to Aphrodite, to Venus, to Hestia and Harmonia, and Venus, and it connects to a Libra and Taurus, and its element is water. So yes, there's a beautiful wee balanced spell here, so that helps you bring balance into your life and help end turbulent times. So I'll put this in my group, on the All Things Tea group that I've got. I always put these in there at the end of the session, and it's about gathering together a cup of rain or spring water, a beautiful glass bowl, a white feather, and a cup of dried or fresh passion flower blooms. And then you put the water into a glass bowl, you walk around the place where you wish to instill balance and harmony, and then dip the white feather into the water and flick it onto the floor. You don't need much at all, just a very tiny amount. And then as you do, say, emotions calm, balance and be still. And then wait till the water has dried, then sprinkle the passion flowers on the floor. And then sweep them up and out of the door with a broom, saying, take away what tips the scales down and let balance be. Isn't that cool? I love that. I will put that into our group. I might even put it on my group of faces too, and I could put it on Substack. Not meant to say that, am I? Put it on that as well, so that everybody can see it. Everybody can see it. Yes, yeah, the messages were of full of balance. Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, Tea Lady, beautiful message for the new year. But yeah, we do. We tend to go, 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 just because it's a new year. Yep, balance. Pay attention to the small details. Moving slowly gives. Yes, yes, absolutely. And remember, noticing those small details. Yes, absolutely. Yes, that is beautiful. I love that, CG. Yeah, and the food will nourish you so much better when you do that too. It's amazing, amazing. And you can also thank all the people that have been in that chain of providing that food too, and that just is even more spectacular. It's wonderful. All right, my loves. Just one thing. My next live is not till Saturday. Oh, I do have my course though. My first ever course. That's my first ever course. Um, so yes, try that if you like crystals and essential oils. But my next live won't be till Saturday for the Mala live because I love that, CG. Because I have a funeral to go to tomorrow. My sister-in-law, who's younger than me, died suddenly and just stood up and collapsed. So I won't be able to be with you tomorrow for crystals and essential oils. I will be celebrating her life instead.